Hello, Scorpio. Thank you very much for tuning in to this week's read. For the main part of the read, we're using Gilded Tarot Royale by Churro Marchetti, text by Barbara Moore. Website in the bottom is llewellyn.com, and there's the social media links if you're interested. Supportive Oracle Cards, Wisdom of the Hidden Realms Oracle Cards by Colette Baron Reed. There is the website for Colette on the back here at the end of that paragraph with her picture next to it. There's a couple other websites at the end. Feel free to freeze frame and check those out if you want to. There's also the illustrator Jenna. There's the information for them. And just freeze frame on whatever you need to freeze frame on if you're interested, of course. Scorpio. Feeling spicy. Feeling spicy. No, things are fine. Things look fine. I am feeling spicy though. I was getting like a confrontation energy going on, but I'm not seeing it in the cards, so maybe it's not going to happen. This is here though, which is not bad. Are we on the upswing on something? Are we conflicted about being a part of something? Are we conflicted? Whatever I'm dealing with, for a lot of you, it might be a work thing, could be a family thing, could be a friendship thing. It depends on how you're looking at it. I feel like whatever it is, I need to be a part of it. For whatever reason, I need to be a part of it. And I feel like the way you've been handling it, you've been trying to take more of a back seat to it. This is a very interesting energy here. I'm curious if that's how that card has always been, or if there's like this sunspot on right above the what do you call it? The page. This is the Page of Swords, and like I'm kind of getting like a full moon energy from that, which is kind of making me wonder. Just the way that's on that card is making me wonder if that's naturally how this card looks, because I've never noticed it before. But it's kind of like, I know you have some intuition on this situation. There's certain things about this situation that you're like, you've had feelings about what was coming your way, and then you've seen it play out. And you're like, I know what's going on here. Nobody's saying anything, but I know what's going on here. And I keep getting like, it just keeps happening. It keeps happening. It keeps happening. Something keeps happening, and it keeps happening. I do feel like you're keeping it to yourself, but you're also questioning, like, what am I supposed to do with it? I understand. I've seen something repetitively happen, and nobody else is saying anything, and I'm not really sure if I say something, if that's going to create a positive change, or if I'm just going to get targeted and be, like, considered the bad person. And I feel like it's not something I really want to put up with, but I'm also kind of like, I'm not sure me bringing it forward, if that makes sense. I feel that Scorpio is very good at being a lie detector. Like when the energy shifts and somebody's saying something that's a bunch of BS, or they're not giving the whole truth. It doesn't have to be a complete lie, but they're not giving the whole truth. I feel like Scorpio can feel that energy kind of shift and kind of like it like immediately goes, something's not right here. I don't like this. I don't like what's going on. This doesn't feel right. I know that doesn't feel right. At the very least, you know when something doesn't feel right. And I feel like somebody's coming forward, and when I see this right now, it's making me feel like somebody's lying. The word Lord, I just feel like somebody's lying. It says something about dishonesty, and I feel like there's half-truths going, it could be just flat-out lies. I feel like you're emotionally, like you know something's off. Something's being said, and it's kind of like, it looks good on paper, but you're like, it doesn't feel right. Something doesn't feel right. I know something isn't right. Could be half-truths, could be a flat-out lie. And I feel like I don't know what to do with it. I don't know what to do with it. I don't know if I should be doing anything with it. I'm partly thinking maybe I should it's almost like when you work at a job and you're like, it's not my job to handle that, but maybe if that falls apart, maybe if those lies come to light, maybe that person will get what they deserve. It might be one of those things. You're sensing it, you're feeling it, and I get like the wheel is turning, kind of like you might be put in a position to actually, you might have the ability to, I'm not saying you should do anything, by the way. I'm not saying you should do anything, but you might be put in a position that when this wheel is turning to kind of like shine a light on like what's not right here. maybe not blatantly say that person's lying, maybe not that, but kind of like they're saying, "Oh yeah, there's a bunch of coats over there in that room that were left over from the last person," just to make it very vague. And you're like, and then you're walking around and like, "Oh yeah, this is that room that so and so was talking about. Oh, that is. Let's look in that. Yeah, let's go in there. Let's see the condition of those. We should check out the condition of those coats that they say are in here." And then you just kind of point out, "Oh no, no, that's not in there." If that makes sense. Hopefully that analogy made sense. I was trying to purposely make it obscure, because you might be able to just kind of like casually, like not like you're trying to call somebody out, but like, "Oh, we're here. We might as well just see the condition of those coats. I mean, they're here, right? See what we can do with them." And then they're not there, right? You know, because I get this point where you're going to have the ability to shine the light on something that's been going on. The wheel is going to turn in your favor, which is going to allow you to turn it against somebody else if you want to. It's up to you if you feel that's right or not. I'm not saying you should or shouldn't do anything. The opportunity is coming. The balance is going to be paid if the light is shined on the situation. I feel like this will make you feel better if it does come to light. Let's get a little bit more. I don't want to like... Seven of Swords, half in, half out. The Emperor reversed. Okay, so the Seven of Swords, half in, half out. When the Seven of Swords is reversed, I see that as like, you're not getting out of this. You have to pay for what you did. When the Seven of Swords is right side up, somebody gets away with screwing things up, basically. So, if the light is shined on this situation like this, I'm kind of getting that this person is going to like be under scrutiny. I feel like other people are going to keep a closer eye on this person. It may be like almost like an audit type thing on this person. I don't know if it would be a literal audit or just like somebody's like, "You know what, they weren't right on this. I wonder if we should check back on a couple other things that they were involved in that didn't go well. I wonder if we can see if there was other things like this going on." It's going to put somebody under scrutiny. Definitely. It might also put you under this... No, I don't think so. Not you. No, because I don't feel like there's anything wrong here. It's just going to put this person who's lying under scrutiny. I don't think it's going to happen to you, especially because if you're very smooth about how you're just, "Oh yeah, we're over here. Let's see what the condition of these coats are." No coats. Who knew? Gasp. How could that happen? That's where I'm also getting this Phoenix. The Phoenix also shows over here too. This person... They may be on their way to crashing and burning, but they will rise again. Don't highlight that you know to this person. Whoever that person is, they got like a cycle going on there. They might be under scrutiny. They might be on their way to crashing and burning, but I'm also getting that they will rise again. Just keep that in mind, whatever this energy is you're dealing with. There's a lot of things going on with this person, and they do seem to have that Teflon feel. I think that's why you want to stay out of their way, whatever. I don't know. You don't need to be targeted by this person, but I do feel like they kind of have that Teflon feel. Even though they're going to crash and burn, and it does seem like they're on their way to crashing and burning, when I'm getting the Phoenix energy, they will rise again. So I don't feel like this person's completely out of the situation, but, sometimes things don't go well, sometimes they do. They do have a lot more they're going to bring in. They're going to prove their worth, and they're going to get out of this jam at some point. Be aware of that. They're telling you the energy. If this reading is hitting, what the point is to watch. Shine the light on the situation. Just make it look very casual. I don't know. If you want to, you can. You don't have to do anything. It will come forward what the truth was, but I do get, like, if you just hold back and watch what's going on, you might have a chance to get closer to this Phoenix energy. That might serve you. I'm not saying you should or shouldn't do anything. You will have an opportunity to get closer to this energy that's a little bit less than on the honest side. A little bit less than that. I feel like if this reading is hitting, you would know why you would want to do that. I feel like that's the point of this reading. If you want to do that, you're going to have the opportunity. You're going to have the opportunity, one, to put the light on this situation very casually. But the second part is you'll also have the opportunity to get closer to this Phoenix energy if you want to. It depends what you're dealing with, if you think that's a good thing or not. I don't think of Scorpio as being afraid to be close to the fire. So if you find that would be better for everybody involved, including you, I'm sure you'll do what you need to do. If you're like, no, I don't want any part of that, you'll see it for what it is and you will walk away from it. So I feel like it's up to you. It's a general read. You'll decide what you need to do with that. Is there anything I'm missing with this? This is interesting. See it for the random energy that it is, but also see it for what it is. This energy is very kind of like, especially if it's a business thing. What do you call this? Situational morality. Like they do it. It's kind of like when people are at work, they're like, everybody else lies and cheats and steals to get ahead, so I might as well too, unless I want to get left behind. Situational morality. It's kind of like they wouldn't tell their kids to do that. But they're like, well, that's how it works here, so I want to move ahead too, and I'm here to make a paycheck, so if I can do that and get a better paycheck, I'm going to do it, because that's what everybody else is doing. Situational morality. Be very, like, make sure you don't trust this energy. I don't think you would anyway, but I feel like there might be a little bit of a slickness, like they have a very silver tongue type thing going on there. They know how to say what people want to hear. Be aware of it. They get out of these jams for a reason. They're very good at getting out of jams. Just, if you want to get close to it, you got to do what you got to do. But I'm getting never trust it. And remind yourself not to, because there's something where it's I don't know, it's almost like this person wins people over, and then they're like, I knew better. And I knew better. Like, they screw you over, and then you're like, and I knew better. And I feel like this person does this to people a lot and gets away with doing it multiple times. So be aware of it. Just be aware of it and make your decision with what you have to do, whatever you feel is right. Hopefully this gave enough, information for you to like put this in perspective so you can handle this the way you need to. Are we good? All right, I'm going to shut this down here. I hope that helps. Thank you for watching. If you'd like a direct reading from me, shoot me an email, jamesforastral@gmail.com. That's James, the number 4, astral@gmail.com. If you're interested in the donation information, that's below, same email. Thank you very much for watching, and have a great day.